Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the BetterGoods. We have the cookie butter filled milk chocolate bar. This is a plant-based 55% dark oat chocolate bar.
Mine is also plant-based 55%, and it's with Tart Cherries and Pistachios. And this one is a dark chocolate with key lime pie flavored filling.
These were $2.96 each. So these are these the same size? 3.5?
Yeah.
Okay, and these are 3.5.
Yep, they're just bigger.
So even though you can see the size is bigger, they cost, no matter which one you buy, they're $2.96.
I thought maybe they were thinner, but they're not really.
I don't know why they're in two different size packages, but we're trying, this probably seems like a weird order. The reason we're trying them in this order though is because we're thinking key lime is going to be a pretty strong flavor. So
maybe.
We're gonna, yeah, we'll see. We're going to save it for last.
And it's filled, so.
And the only milk chocolate we have here is this first one. So, because I'd rather save this one for last, save the best for last. I don't know, it might not be the best, we'll see. This is cookie butter filled milk chocolate bar. Creamy milk chocolate filled with a crunchy cookie butter filling. 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, like we said. These are a product of Switzerland. 3.5 servings are in the container.
These are actually in squares.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Feels good.
3 squares, 30 grams is 170 calories. So this is filled.
Oh
yeah.
They're very, very soft.
Yeah, good. Smells good.
Uh-huh. It's weird in the BetterGoods brand. The only 2 candy bars that are milk chocolate is this one and a pure milk chocolate, which we could not find yet. I like that filling. It's nice and soft.
It says on the back, caramel.
Mm-hmm. It's got a little crunchy cookie piece in there too.
It says caramel sugar, literally caramel sugar. Hazelnut paste. But the caramel sugar must be, I was wondering what that crunchiness was. It must be what they're calling caramel sugar. It's very, very teeny tiny little pieces. It doesn't necessarily, I can see where they're going.
With cookie butter.
With cookie butter. Yeah. I definitely see where they're going.
It's not dead on cookie butter, but it's kind of similar.
We've had other candy bars with actual Lotus Biscoff. And I would prefer those.
Yeah, the Lotus Biscoff candy bars.
Yeah, I would prefer those over this.
Yeah, I would too. This is not bad though. If you're at Walmart and you want to buy these and they're out of something else, then go for it.
But the Lotus Biscoff is better. I can tell you that right now.
It is.
Hands down, better. This though, the milk chocolate is very, very soft. The
whole candy bar is soft.
Yeah, the whole thing is soft. It's nice, but I would just assume buy the name brand.
Yeah, and the chocolate flavor is okay. You taste more of the cookie butter flavor than you do the actual chocolate. So,
right.
So that I don't know what their chocolate's like.
I
can't tell from this candy bar.
I'm not disappointed with it, but I'm also not wowed by it.
Yeah.
Okay. This, and we're going to move to the plant-based because this flavor is just going to be a regular flavor. This is plant-based, 55% dark oat chocolate, rich and creamy oat chocolate crafted in Switzerland. Same size, 3 squares are 170 calories.
So I wonder if these are going to have squares on. Doesn't feel like it.
No. Okay, so
it has little pictures of leaves and cocoa nuts.
So this is telling you 3 squares are 30 grams is 170 calories.
There is no squares.
There are no squares. There's nowhere to where you're supposed to break this to where you know this is a serving. So you would have to take a scale and piece by piece, put it on a scale
weigh it.
to get your perfect weight because they have not divided it for you.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't necessarily be able to tell if that was plant-based. The texture still, I mean, dark chocolate's not creamy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So this is melty. It's got a nice melty texture to it. It doesn't quite have the same flavor as a dark chocolate, but it's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah.
It actually, when I first put it in my mouth, it didn't have a ton of flavor, but because it's so firm, you really need to give it a chance to melt a little bit between your teeth. And then once that starts happening, then the flavor comes in. It's kind of slow.
It ends on for me, it kind of has like a burnt coffee flavor.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I guess it's just the bitterness of the chocolate.
It reminds me more of a Hershey's Special Dark.
Yeah, see, I don't like those.
So you don't like this?
It's okay. It's too dark for me.
I do not.
I want more sweetness.
I don't mind that at all. I really don't. I would eat that, honestly, between the two. I would probably choose that over the cookie butter. Just because I'm not wild by that. I would rather go to Lotus Biscoff for my candy bar. If I want, I would not buy that cookie butter one again, period.
It was okay. It's sweeter than the darker chocolate.
Oh, it's sweeter. Yeah, it's sweeter. And it's creamier and it melts better and everything. But it just wasn't anything. This is the plant-based 55% oat chocolate bar with tart cherries and pistachios. Rich oat chocolate crafted with roasted pistachios and tart cherries. That's exactly what they said it was going to be.
It's bumpy on the back.
Same calories, 3.5 squares, 30 grams is 170 calories.
That's kind of time to break it and see what happens. Might be too big, I don't know. The stuff in there helps break up the chocolate a little bit. It's cherries and pistachios.
Mm-hmm. But it's pistachio granules.
Not really.
It literally says pistachio granules.
I mean, I get the texture of something. It's not crunchy, but it feels a little soft in there. Not like chewy soft, but like you can tell it's the pistachio, but they're in little bitty pieces. They're not crunchy.
They are crunchy roasted Spanish pistachios and tart dried cherries.
And I get the cherry texture too because I just got a cherry skin.
I like that because I think it's nice and sweet.
Yeah, the cherries I think add a lot.
It's not overly sweet, and even though it says tart cherries, it still has a lot of sweetness to it. And I actually like the texture of the pistachios. It's a little.
They're not like hard crunchy too.
No, it's little bitty pieces, almost like the cookie butter one.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of that combination. You would never know it was pistachio though.
No, it doesn't have that green earthy kind of flavor.
No, you can't taste pistachio. The main flavor you're getting out of this is the oat chocolate, but then you do get some of that cherry, but not the pistachio.
But it's not an overwhelming cherry flavor. It's there.
The pistachio, it's there, but it's not strong.
Yeah.
The pistachio is just adding texture to that bar. It's not adding flavor. Okay, now this is back to not plant-based. This is back to just regular chocolate. This is premium Swiss dark chocolate with key lime pie flavored filling.
So I'm assuming this is going to be square since it's filled.
Rich dark chocolate with a bright and tangy key lime flavored filling. 3.5 squares, 30 grams is 180 calories. Dark chocolate, sustainably sourced from Ghana. Tangy key lime flavored filling with a textural, crunchy finish. Okay.
It's very, very soft. Like it's melty on my fingers.
sugar, chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, coconut fat, cream powder, key lime granules, freeze dried.
Very strong. Smelling wise, you can smell it.
Lime oil.
I like that flavor. It's really nice.
I don't think it's bad. I think they, wow, I just got a little bit of that tartness at the end.
No.
It kind of gets under your tongue and it's like, wow. It has, you can tell they use lime oil. Just like when they use orange oil, if they use a little bit too much, then it can ruin the whole thing. For me, that lime oil is right on the line.
Yeah, I like it.
If they had used any more, then it would have been too much. And honestly, that's one of those candy bars where I could probably eat a piece and not want another one.
And be done.
And be done. It would not tempt me to eat more because it's an intense flavor.
Yeah, I like the flavor, but I don't think it's too much. But it's getting. I'm like you though. I wouldn't want to eat a ton of it. Like 2 or 3 squares, I'd be done.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot for us because we really like to eat candy bars.
Because I don't turn down a candy bar for anybody.
And just like with the cookie butter, if that were in the drawer, I would not be tempted to eat it. Yeah. And that's not me at all. If you know me, you know that I can't have stuff like that around me because I want to eat it. For me to be saying that is saying a lot. It's like, it's just, there's better out there.
As for me, the best one here is actually the key lime.
Okay.
But only because I wouldn't buy any of the rest of them.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't buy any of these again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad we're getting the opportunity to try them. You know, it's cool that BetterGoods is coming out with their own stuff. But I personally would never choose these again.
No, I'd rather have the name brands.
Yeah, yes, I'm gonna stick with what I know, my favorite candy bars, and everybody, you know, has their own favorite candy bars, and so I would think you would want to stick with your own favorite candy bar too. I don't think any of these are gonna make you want to jump ship and be like, oh, I'm on the BetterGoods bandwagon, and I'm only gonna buy the key lime from now on instead of buying whatever you normally buy. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think these are going to take the place of it. Are they good enough to try? Sure. Buy them, try them, whatever.
If you really want to try
I'm really more disappointed in the brand as a whole that they've added so many dark chocolates because there's a ton of them and very few milk chocolates.
And no white.
So maybe the milk chocolates just they're kind of the weaker flavors for them. They just maybe they didn't have a good milk chocolate.
I think it's for a totally different reason.
You think they're different?
I think they are totally trying to get the people that shop at other stores. And those other stores primarily have dark chocolate. They have milk chocolate too, but primarily dark chocolate. I think Walmart is directly trying, by having these bougie pizzas and all that stuff and appetizers.
Their flavors for the BetterGoods is definitely different.
I think they're trying to appeal to those people. Those people, if they don't already shop at Walmart, this isn't going to make them shop at Walmart. No. I'm sorry, but I do not think that they're
not going to draw them.
No, I do not think those people, because you have certain people that they only shop at those particular stores. They're not going to come shop at Walmart because of this brand. And I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, most of the BetterGoods stuff has been okay.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not your traditional flavors, and just I just don't see any of these staying around. I don't. But we'll see. Give it about 3 years, and then we'll see which ones are still here. So I'll have a picture for you of each one at the end, and thanks for watching.